Hi everyone, Inclusive Model Designs here, and this is the finale video of the Takom 1/35th scale Leopard C2 tank. Now, I say final video because we are at the end of the construction of this tank, but you will see her again once we start the diorama videos. So we haven't said goodbye to her just yet, but as far as construction goes, we have reached the end. So as promised, I said I would show you the lights, and there they are. The lights are all lit up. And it is powered by a 9-volt battery that is stored inside the tank. And to install the battery, you just take off the turret and put the battery in and take it out as you wish. And it doesn't impede the operation of the turret whatsoever. So if you want to turn the turret, and display it whichever way you want, you can. So, it doesn't affect that whatsoever. But there you go. The lights are nicely lit up. So let's go over what we did since the last video. I was deciding whether I wanted another plug hanging out, and I decided, no, we got one, that's good enough. But I did decide to do the chain, so I just glued one end and shoved the rest of the chain inside. So kind of gives you the illusion that the plug is in there, but not. So anyway, another thing I said I'd show you was the windows there. As you can see, there's one there, and the tank driver has some as well. So if you look closely, I'm going to turn, you see the sheen? That's what I wanted. As the light crosses it, I wanted that slight reflection. That's what I wanted. Now how did I achieve that? So what I did was I took some decal paper. Now this is an old piece, which is exactly what I wanted. Now the HMS Bounty thing, that was from a Star Trek model I did in the past. Now I wanted an old piece because this has already been sprayed with a clear coat from Testers. Now this is clear. This is just a water slide decal clear. This has already been sprayed with a clear coat as well. Now what I did was I just took these two colors right here. You can use red, you can use whatever colors you want. And I mixed them almost like a tie-dyed kind of look. If you could kind of see the way the light's hitting it, it's kind of all blended and made a kind of a mess, which is what I wanted. Then I just cut out a section like that, measured to what I wanted, sprayed it again with another clear coat, right? The Tester's clear coat, let it dry, cut what I wanted, and that's what I got. In person, it's a lot more subtle. The camera's really picking up the blues, but in person it's a lot more subtle. And that's how I did it. There's many other ways you can do it out there, but that's how I did mine. And I got the look that I wanted. So without using any kind of glues or anything like that, it's just a simple decal. Done. Okay, so moving on. Added the ammo box. Again, I just used an olive drab. I didn't want to use the same color as the tank. I wanted to break it up a bit. And then just with a Sharpie, a silver Sharpie, just simulated some nicks and bangs. And then for the antennas, that's just heating up a sprue, from when I chopped off, the parts, just an old sprue. And heated it up, stretched it. And that's how I did that. Now I didn't want the antennas horizontal, like you see some tanks having horizontal, because they're actually attached to like a spring kind of thing, and I didn't want to bend the spring. So I just did it that way, used some thread, and then had it kind of like bent down and then held by the thread. Now if you're wondering what the pop bottles are for, is they actually were emptied and then put IR sticks inside. That'll make more sense once the diorama comes into play, but that's what I did there. Again, if you follow the videos from before, you'll understand why I have the door open too. That doesn't come standard. If you go back to the videos, like part 1 or 2 or something like that, in the videos you'll understand how I did the door. Again, so that's how I did that. The teardrops on the antennas right there, that was an easy thing to achieve. What I did is I just took a cup like this, and you see the little puddle of super glue there. Before attaching the antennas, what it is I just dipped them in the super glue, and then as they were inverted, I just quickly sprayed this accelerator, and they dry instantly with that accelerator, and that's how you get the little teardrop things on the end. So that's very quick. That's a very quick thing to do. And then there's some antenna pieces or some tools underneath that I just attached at the end there. nearing the end of the completion of the model. I mean, I could have done that in, steps before, but I just did it near the end. And then again, same thing with the tracks. I mean, pieces like that. The tail lights I just painted near the end. I'm gonna add some more of the exhaust and stuff too. I did some, as you can see, but as I place this onto the diorama, I'll add more. I don't want to add too much right now, just because of the fact that I will be handling this model more. I did do some right now, just because this is the finale video. And just in case this is as far as you are going to go with this build, I wanted to add some, just in case this is as far as you're going to go. I didn't want to leave out a step, just in case you are following along. So again, there's a better look at the back stuff there. And that's just using some nylon thread just to hold down the antennas, just to give it a slight bend look. That's just another look at some of the tools in the back there. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there wasn't too much other things to do. I did do the headlights, the little plastic clear parts on the end, so they are in there too. You just can't see them because I have it nicely lit up. And then just to end the video here, I'm just going to open up the turret just to show you how I have the light installed. If I can get this open here, guys. Right there. Or the battery installed, I should say. Just very simple. And I could just take that in and out as I want. I mean, that's just an option for you to do. You don't have to do it. And I just have the cords ever so slightly running down. Like I just basically cut a hole back there, around the cords down there, and then when you paint it, it's covered over. I mean, it's just so simple to do. So there we go, guys. That is the finale video of my Leopard C2 tank. I hope you all like it. It was a fun build. In conclusion, there was a few fitting issues. I mean, a few things here and there got a little frustrating. Some super glue here and there just to get parts, held in place is definitely needed. Definitely well worth the money if you like the C2 tank. You can definitely build the German version. I mean, it's all there. You get the 2-in-1. I mean, you get one tank model. It's not two tanks in one kit. But you can build the Canadian or the German version. But very happy with this. It's going to make a fun diorama. I have some Canadian tankers on order, as well as a couple troops and a few things from Duplicata that he's making for me. And we'll get into that once the diorama stuff starts pouring in. And this is going to make a neat little scene. I'm going to do, like I said, a training setup in Wainwright, but we'll get into that once we get there. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this helps. I hope you like it. And thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to your comments on this. So thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.